we are here in Northern Kentucky. We did this beautiful house wash here, and I'm doing some training today. And today I have a special guest here that came all the way from
Virginia.
And what's your name again?
Beth Johansson, a Be Clean House Wash.
And so, what is one thing that you learned today that you didn't know before that was like a aha, I didn't know that?
I think seeing how fast I can wash down using a pressure washer was a really big, actually doing it and practicing, and that to me was kind of like, I can do this so much faster if I get a pressure washer and get the right J-rod or whatever it is.
All the stuff that goes along with it.
Is it a J-rod?
Yep,
Is that right?
it's a
Okay.
J-rod. It's a J-rod. So what is, this is, we've talked about this a little bit and you've kind of indicated to me, but and I know you're kind of getting a lot of interest on your side of things, and can a female really do this? And I'm not being, I'm just making a funny here, but we actually have another one that you'll see she's about this big and she did everything that everybody else did. But so
She did.
What do you have to say about that?
So when I first saw a Softwash setup, I really felt like, because it looked like a whole easier rig than a pressure wash, which felt more intense and manly and mechanical, that I felt like that was just, I saw it done and I thought, I can do the Softwash stuff. I didn't realize, but after today I realized that anybody can do this, and I'm just so excited because I can go get me a pressure washer now and I can make it so much faster.
Right.
And I am thrilled. The other gal she's just as good as any one of the guys.
Yep.
So,
she actually made some of it look easier than some of the other guys did. So, but that is pretty cool. And I know you've getting a lot of questions asked. So if you start asking questions on the bottom of this video, Beth will probably be responding to you, and I might actually be like, "Hey Beth, help me out here." So,
any woman you want to talk, I'm happy to.
I know you've been getting quite a bit of females talking with you and that kind of stuff. And I actually found out that the person that won the Softwash system, the Reaper Softwash system, she's actually a female too.
Really?
Anita,
Okay.
I believe, is her name. And so that is pretty cool of that being happening there.
So when did you start seeing women either on your page or?
Actually, just recently with kind of you, and then with Williams pressure washing and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really, there has been a few, Miss Eric's wife, she did a lot way back when, and they actually started when I did, but there really hasn't been a whole lot of there. And you're kind of in that spot that you are the solo person of doing all this stuff and getting it done.
I don't have a mister to help me.
Right.
But I don't see that. I just look for some kids in the neighborhood that need some extra work, and I have them do the rinse down, and I feel like it's no problem.
So what is one thing that you would like to give of a word of encouragement, or something about the class, or something just as a word of encouragement of what you would like to say?
Actually, I think taking your class first and watching all those videos and watching everything before you buy any equipment would be huge. And then, not that I want you to do all Jason's stuff, but coming to this training, I've taken a lot of different people's online training. I think I have 4 different people that I've done their training, and you get something different out of each person. And I'm not going to say there's any one person that is the best, because I do get something different out of everybody, but I must say that this hands-on training has been the best one. And I wouldn't have spent another $1,000 coming here. I've been through some other training, but it wasn't as good as this.
And this is one thing, this is how I teach. I kind of, as one of the guys on my, that's been doing really well, is you Barney it, and I break it down to the simplest area of making it happen. First off, we do a very long PowerPoint, and I hate death by PowerPoint, but it's about 2.5 hours long of how we do everything and why we do everything, and the paperwork that we have, and I'm the before check sheet, the after check sheet. We go over all those check sheets, and then we eat lunch, and I give lunch, and then we come out here, and then I actually show how it's done. And today guess what? Equipment had problems. So guess what? We had to figure out those problems. And so that is another teaching effort. You're going to have problems with your equipment. And then lastly, I allow you personally to clean it. And that's, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I think that helps a lot of people.
I think even though you don't like the PowerPoint section, it gives, I think there was 9 of us students today.
Right.
It gave us time to sit and ask you the questions that we had, which it's very hard. You really want to get with someone and ask them certain questions. And as you're going through that, it brings up the questions that I had. And actually, one of the biggest things I learned is that if somebody goes to my website about learning to follow them with a pixel and remarketing them, retargeting on Facebook, is that what you do with it?
Yep.
And to me, that is like, that's golden right there. I didn't understand it, and today I understand it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome, Beth. Let me know if there's anything you would like to say to whoever's out there listening.
Come on, girls, let's go. You can do it.
So we'll just kind of be casual. I'm not nothing.
Yeah.
We're not going to make it
my
nothing
background
special.
is video production.
Is it really? Do you do this much then? The editing side or no?
That's what was my favorite thing to do. When
The
I did
editing.
it for
See,
real.
I hate editing.
That was my favorite thing. But I couldn't really make a living at it, so
You could make a living at it now. So
it's different now.
it is. I'll see you in my next video.